Hey guys, I put some new tyres on the front today that Carl man gave me. They are quite a bit bigger than the ones on the back, but they wouldn't fit on the back because they're too wide. As you can see, they're pretty wide compared to the ones on the back. And the axles I have on the back are too short, so when I put these ones on, I only got about that much thread left, so I couldn't tie the bolts up. If I really do want to put these on the back, what I have to do is go to a machine shop and get them to machine this back a bit more to 3/4 inch, and then it will work. But I don't see the point really. But yeah, they look quite nice, and because I've got it set up so like I welded it there, even though these are 15 inch and they are 13, it's still on a slight angle, the frame, but I got quite a lot of clearance now, like, yeah, compared to the old tires. Now it makes my old big tires look tiny, but that's just the size comparison. So it's definitely a difference, and it makes it a hell of a lot better. So they do look a bit funny because the back ones are a bit smaller, but nothing I can really do about it, and I don't know, I don't mind them. They look pretty good, I reckon. They're all lined up straight, so when this bar in the middle is straight, they're both straight. And I fixed it all up because before I had it when this steering wheel was straight and the wheels are straight, but then that means that that bar like that is there, which means I wouldn't get as much turning. And also, when I turn left, it would turn left okay, but when I used to turn right, it would only turn about that much. I couldn't turn that extra little, I don't know, 5 degrees. So, I fixed that up. What I did was, I cut these. They used to be about here, but they would sort of dig into the tyre, so I rounded them all off. So when you turn max, it's straight with that, and the other way, it's not touching the tyre. And then I put a new bolt in the middle here, which is a tiny bit bigger, so it doesn't have as much play. And this bolt has to be loose because when you turn, you can see this is on an angle and it pushes it, so if you have that tight, it'll be really hard to turn. So having that bolt loose, it doesn't create any play. Like you can see, I mean, it has a smidgen of play, but I don't know, not much. Not enough to notice. So yeah, and yeah, just lined it all up better, and I cut the old axles off and welded on longer ones, so you can see they're all nice on there. So I just cut the old ones off and then flattened it out and cut some new things and welded them on, so they go like that. And my old ones didn't have much bit on the end, so I made sure that I cut them to about that length, and then I cut them down. And on my old ones, when I first did it, I wasn't really thinking, and one had a bit of toe in, like major toe in actually, probably like 10 degrees, and the other one had toe out, so it was a bit screwed up. So this time I made both of them have a smidgen of toe in, so they probably have about 2 degrees of, sorry, not toe in, camber. One had a bit of positive, one had a bit of negative, so now they both have positive, so they both go in. You can see that. And they're both exactly the same. So, yeah. I made sure I got this all done before tomorrow because Blair's coming over, or sea change for us. So I didn't want to have a non-working cart for when he came over, but it's all working now, and steering is perfect. It has enough steering, I think. Yeah, it's enough. So that's the go-kart. I'm going to give it a test on the back one in a sec. I won't film it, just to make sure that it goes good with those bigger wheels. What I did was I put some cut and shine on this and polished it all. So you can see it's really nice and shiny now. And I also did the same to the tank. Cut and shined and polished it. So you can see the difference between what it is now and what it used to be. So yeah, I think it came up really good. I'm just using this Briggs filter. I'm going to put some cut and shine on this as well to make it all nice. Holding it on is not a nut, but it's just this little plastic thing that came off the governor. It was part of the governor linkage thing that I pulled off. And what I did is just drew it out. It used to be flat on the end, and then put it down. And that goes on tight, and if you want to just get it off, you just have to push up and it'll come off. But yeah, it holds that air filter on. I also got some M8 bolts for that muffler. So that's all on there now. So the Honda's all working, and yeah, so it's a long video, and that's about it, guys. So see you later.